The Nemean lion is one of the most famous and powerful mythical creatures of ancient Greece, symbolizing not only strength, but also invincibility. It was a monster that terrorized the region of Nemea, located in the Argolis in the southeastern part of Greece. In ancient Greek mythology, the lion was a symbol of royalty, power, and untamable nature, but the Nemean lion embodied the extreme traits of these qualities. It was impossible to defeat it with ordinary means, and its golden hide had special properties that made it almost invulnerable. The origin of the Nemean lion. According to the myths, the Nemean lion was one of the monsters created by the gods, and its origin is often associated with the god Zeus. The lion was created to serve as both a punishment and a trial for humans and gods alike. In some versions of the myth, it is said that the lion was sent down to earth to torment the people of Nemea. In other versions, its origin is tied to the idea that it was born from the Lernaean Hydra, another terrible monster that destroyed many people. In this version of the myth, the Nemean lion was not just a monster, but a continuation of the evil that had originally been directed against humanity. According to the myth, the lion had not only an impenetrable hide, but also extraordinary strength. It terrorized the surrounding areas, killing both people and animals. The local residents, helpless before its power, tried to defend themselves, but could find no way to defeat it. It was said to be so strong that it could uproot trees or destroy stone walls. In this context, the lion's role in the myths was often used as a metaphor for the most powerful and undefeatable enemies that could not be defeated by simple means. Heracles' victory over the Nemean lion. The most famous episode related to the Nemean lion is the feat of Heracles, one of the greatest heroes of ancient Greece, who was tasked with its destruction as part of his 12 labors, meant to atone for his sins. According to the myth, Heracles, being one of the demigods, possessed great strength and military training, but his confrontation with the Nemean lion became a challenge that even questioned his power. Upon arriving in Nemea, Heracles faced his first labor, and his encounter with the beast became one of the most memorable. He tried using his sword and spear to pierce the lion's hide, but this proved impossible. The lion's hide was so tough that weapons simply bounced off, leaving no mark. Recognizing the futility of using weapons, Heracles decided to rely on his physical strength. Heracles grappled with the lion barehanded. Unlike other myths where heroes often rely on cunning or magic, Heracles in this case displayed incredible physical power and courage despite the lion's overwhelming resistance. This was a true test of strength and will. Heracles was able to strangle the lion, and then he removed its hide. This feat became a milestone in his heroic career and in Greek mythology, symbolizing victory over something seemingly impossible. Symbolism and meaning of the labors. The Nemean lion was not just Heracles' first enemy. His victory served as a metaphor for battling forces that seem insurmountable. The myth of the Nemean lion touches on important themes, such as overcoming fear of an inevitable threat and the importance of self-confidence. In this context, the lion became a symbol of an obstacle that initially seems insurmountable but can be overcome with determination and bravery. The hide of the Nemean lion, which became Heracles' armor, symbolized protection and invincibility. In the myths, it was also the subject of numerous allegories, often showing how external strength could be used to protect not only the body but also the spirit. Moreover, the lion's hide became a symbol of greatness and power. After his victory, Heracles was often depicted wearing the lion's skin, making him even more impressive and heroic in the eyes of others. Influence on art and culture. The myth of the Nemean Lion left a notable mark on the culture of ancient Greece and the wider Western tradition. The image of the lion, as a symbol of strength and power, was used in art, literature, and philosophy. Lions were frequently depicted on ancient frescoes, vases, and statues. Ancient Greek artists used the image of the Nemean lion to highlight the ideal of heroism and perseverance. This myth also influenced Roman authors, such as Virgil and Ovid, who often referred to Greek mythology in their works. The myth also influenced subsequent generations of artists, especially during the Renaissance, when interest in ancient mythology was revived. The image of the Nemean lion and Heracles' feet once again became popular motifs in art, symbolizing not only physical power, but also moral strength, perseverance, and the willingness to overcome the most difficult obstacles.